All right. Hi, everybody. So, my brother's actually in the other room. Say hi, Larry.
What's going on?
We don't do this live stuff often. Y'all tell Mama and Larry congratulations. Oh,
Hey, I know we're not supposed to get to this, but I want to tell all these people I feel sorry for you guys. This gang banging while we talking about a man's life. This is a grown man, a senior citizen. It's not no kids in here. And if you can't move past that point in life where you still gang banging, you may possibly die in the streets or go to jail, young man. I love
oh,
everybody.
yeah, I just saw that pop up too. Shit
Yeah,
crazy.
hey, I got family that's GDs, BDs, Vice Lord, Stone, all that. It's all love around here. So say that for another platform.
Or we could just block them and keep going.
Yeah, yeah, we can keep going. I just want them to know how I feel about it. They wasting their time.
So, you guys, we jumped on here because we wanted to talk to you guys about something super important, right? And we thought this was probably the easiest way to do it. But right now, so you guys understand, because I think there's a lot of confusion, and Larry's going to clear it. Hi, Sam. We're going to clear this up real quick. So, how this works, Larry, explain to them that how Trump has freed him from the feds, but what's going on with the state.
Okay. Uh, Trump has freed my father from federal custody. But as I told people plenty times before, it's been a dual jurisdiction. So now the state has the opportunity to go get him. And what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to reach out to Governor Pritzker to let him know that my father would be a blessing to this city, and he could also leave the city if he needs him to leave. But we dealing with Pritzker, and he can go into state custody, and all he has to do is strike his pen and say that we don't need this geriatric old man. He served his time. Like he's not worried about leading any type of gang organization or running the streets. If he does anything for the streets, it would be telling the YNs that you go spend a life that you're going to live the life that he lived if you don't change your life. He would be an asset and a blessing to this community. All the people that stuck on some other stuff, like your understanding is just kind of weak. Your understanding of life, your understanding of manhood, your understanding of being a woman. We not with that. We all about peace and love, and we need Pritzker to understand that he will be a blessing to this community, and we want him to give this man a second chance. Pritzker believes in redemption and believe that he should be redeemed. Everybody else in this situation has been able to have redemption and have a second chance in life. And I would love to actually be able to hold my father. I'm close, but I'm not all the way there yet. I know it don't sound right, but I want to hug and kiss a man. My kids want to hug and kiss their grandfather. My mother wants to hug and kiss her husband. Like, it's a whole family out here. This is a man in a man's life. This has nothing to do with any nonsense. We need for everybody to let Pritzker know that Larry Hoover will be a blessing to this community, an asset, no type of threats. If anything, it may be even more peaceful.
Hold on, Jamal, are you next to Larry? Can you please go block famous Cuzzy, whatever this poor boy's name is that I feel sorry for?
Hey, we love you, young man.
Literally.
You'll get it together one day.
And please, nobody go back and forth with him. This is not, we are celebrating today. We are not trying to be in on none of that garbage or whatever it is. But so here's what we need from you guys, right? We would love for you to take a photo of Senior, any picture that you guys want off Larry's page or Mama's page. I will, well, Larry's got enough pictures on there. If you guys can post it and write something positive underneath the photo and then tag the governor and hashtag free Larry Hoover, right? Because it's like super important that now that he's released from the feds, we have to release him from. Well, people know that you're on live and then they just keep calling your phone. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, you got people saying.
Yeah. So that is what we need done now, to be honest with you. We need everybody to grab a photo, tag the governor, and everything else. He is released from the feds. President Trump did an unbelievable thing for us today, but now we need to release him from the state. And you guys are free to ask any questions you guys want. You guys are free to, and it is, listen, I know some of you guys are writing like shaking my head.
Lead prosecutor in Larry Hoover's federal case, reacting this afternoon with disappointment, telling us there are just some offenders and crimes that are not deserving of clemency, and Hoover falls in that category. But this afternoon, President Trump disagreeing, commuting Hoover's 6 life sentences on federal convictions to time served. Hoover still faces, however, a 200-year state sentence on a 1973 murder conviction, so it appears he won't be getting out of prison, at least in the near term. It was while behind bars serving time for that murder that federal prosecutors say he continued overseeing the Chicago Gangster Disciples, a gang that he co-founded. And in 1997, he was convicted of running a criminal enterprise. But Hoover's attorney says over the years, Hoover has been rehabilitated and written numerous letters talking about his experience, how he turned to crime, and the good he can do in steering young people away from a similar fate.
He is being held because he is a symbol, not because he needs further incarceration or he hasn't been rehabilitated. He's been a model prisoner for many, many years. He's been examined. He has been determined to be no risk.
If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a killing, there was a killing. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a beating, there was a beating. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a drug deal, there was a drug deal. Hoover's case has drawn the attention of a number of advocates and public figures, including Chance the Rapper and Kanye West. Hoover is currently serving time in Colorado, but with that state sentence, he'll likely be moved at some point to a prison in Illinois.
Right. Hi, everybody.
I ain't in a position to even.
Mama, come sit next to me so the beautiful people can see you.
I'm kind of tied up right now. I need to get you back. Okay. You need some help?
Come on, Gary.
You made it home already?
Oh, yeah.
Which way? You
Y'all, look what we got here for you. Say hi, Mama. We got 542 people in here. Hold on.